Hey guys, Mo here, and today I'm here to talk about turntables, old versus new, what's better, what's worse, what you should buy, and frequent questions I've been asked. I'm going to try to answer some of them today. Well, whenever people bring up DJing, a lot of people ask me what's better, the turntables or the brand new CDJ players, digital ones. And I'm pretty sure every single DJ that has friends asks them this exact same question. Which one should I buy? Which one should I buy? What's better? When do I use this or that? Why would I buy an old one when they can't do loops, hot cues, samples, and they can't have any effects? What's the point of buying an old turntable? Or why should I buy the new ones? I know they can do a few new effects, but I never see DJs using them. Well, I'm going to answer some of those questions. Now, turntables have been around since the 50s. Okay, they're pretty much mastered by now. They're built properly, they're built well to use it, to last. And a lot of people have been using them for 10, 20, 30 plus years in their careers, right? They come up with new digital ones that they've never touched in their lives. Why would they switch to those when they have the other ones mastered? So of course they're going to stick to turntables. A lot of new people came out, they're trying these new ones out, and they try them, they like them, they use them. But truthfully, most DJs nowadays will use them both, depending on what you need them for. Some people prefer a bigger turntable because they're good for scratching with on a long vinyl, while others prefer the little ones, they're easier to manage. It really depends. What you should do before buying is do some research on turntables and on CDJ players. And a good DJ store will usually have the equipment out there in front so you can try it out. I know where I went, they had all kinds of equipment out there if you just mess around with, really try it out. DJ stuff's expensive, they don't want their customers unsatisfied, so they will let you try it. Now, upsides and downsides to both. For turntables, again, they're mastered, so they're good. They are big, a lot of people don't like that. I personally do, but again, it's a preference. Usually they can only do play, pause, you can do the speed 33 or 44 and a bit of pitch bend. They have made hybrid turntables where you can put CDs or sticks in there, but I personally don't really like those. They're not as great and price-wise, but they will get there in the future. Give it time. Secondly, there have actually been, I've seen a turntable that has play, pause, cue, sync, hot cues. It's got loops on it. It's pretty impressive. So it's literally a turntable built like a digital one, and it does take vinyl records. Here's the problem though, $1,000? No, not worth the money you pay, and it's not as good as a Stanton turntable for that price. So honestly, I think that's out. If you want to do all kinds of digital effects and loops and hot cues on a turntable, you still can. There is a way. I'm going to show you. This is Tractor Scratch Pro, the vinyl CD. And it's actually kind of, show some space. It's actually kind of interesting what you can do with these things. There's two sides, each side can do something different. What you do basically is, you put this, like it there, and you have Tractor Pro on your computer, and then when the needle hits down on this thing, it'll read off what you do. And then you buy a MIDI controller, so say, Tractor Control X1 or Native Instruments machine, then you can do all the effects. It'll read it all to the computer. You can use the old turntables while still using the digital effects. That's basically old meets new. The upside to doing that is instead of having a huge bunch of CDs you had to carry around everywhere, extra cost, extra space, you'd only need one CD for each thing. That's the upside to going for old meets new. And again, turntables have been mastered, so that's the upside for them. Now for digital turntables, ups and downs. I know a few years ago they're not very great, a lot of people didn't like them, but they're getting a lot better nowadays in the way they've been perfected. Now, they're easier to manage, they are smaller, and a lot of people like that, and they can use effects, loops, hot cues, sync, play, pause. They can really do a whole lot of things. A professional DJ will have more than one. There's even DJs nowadays that use on their iTouch, this program that you can control everything with. They're not as good, but again, they are for backup. Now for buying one of them, well, here's my personal preference. I prefer turntables. I like the old stuff. I like things that are bigger instead of smaller. And honestly, if you can do all the effects and everything with just a little MIDI controller, I say go for it. But really, try them out. There is no better or worse. There's preference. Now, a lot of people will say it's cheating to use a turntable, but it isn't. Cheating is using a button like tap or sync because it automatically puts both songs on the same speed, where you don't have to do that. But even then, it doesn't matter. Most of the best DJs will use turntables. Again, they've been using it their whole career. There's no reason they're going to switch out. You've seen Tiesto. He uses a lot of digital stuff. He's got turntables too. Don't look so much into media. Try what you like. Try everything. Try it out. Find what you like. Pick your preference. But really, before you look to DJ, look up a lot of stuff. All the companies have websites. They all have videos of all people using them. There's a lot to know on it, on buying a product. You can get suckered out of your money very easily, which I will talk about in a different video. my Newmark mix deck versus the NS7, why you shouldn't buy the NS7 and why you should buy a mix deck instead. But for now, this is my opinion on turntables and stuff. So I'm out. This is Mo. Thanks for watching the video and tell me what you think.